2 letters, 1 word, the meaning of life. Yeah. How we doing? Previously on Kimba TV. Weeks of planning comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? He says, are you in a short? Brother, I've been a short for like 3 weeks, Noju. We started getting into shorts at 71.4. Head shorts. That's why I'm keeping my longs open, Noju. Okay? And then watch out for bad highs, bad lows. And if bad highs and bad lows exist on CME, you need to use that for Macaulay Culkin hour. Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Who be juicing? Schwiggity, how we doing? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the schwiggity is the schwiggity. I've been traveling all around the United States, but we juicing. Oh my God, I missed that Stream Deck button, man. Y'all know what it is? How many people juicing on some shorts? How many people juicing on some longs? How many people on the sidelines? How we doing, Bugatti boys? How we doing? Are we juicing Maguchi, ladies and gentlemen? Well, Kimba Box is gonna be interesting. Yeah. It's gonna be a little interesting right here, you know what I'm saying? Easy money, Bugatti money. You heard me? We got Kimba 196. What's going on? J6 says, did I miss 15-second TA? Brother, we're looking right at it. Do I even need to tell you? J6, some people are gonna probably try to take this long, right? Okay, so that's a bad low. That's bad. You would want to swing if you want to get along, right? Quit playing with me. Hello. Should I make it blue so it's easier to see? I usually use yellows for the sweeps. Stop loss would be lower lows, so it would be something like this, like golden pocket, like that. It's not too bad. Stop loss, lower low, and then this would maybe TP1, TP2, TP3, and then let the rest run type of thing. But let's vibe out. Let's go. The math is the math. Schwiggity. All right, stop the music for a second. Let me read some of these questions. Denial says, I've juiced a lot over past couple weeks, learning from you. Appreciated it highly for all the knowledge. Hey, thank you for the kind words, Denial. Insulin says, what is the meaning on blue lines for your chart? Well, the blue line is the sweep level. I just changed it. It should be yellow though, but people were getting confused. So here, the yellow lines are sweep levels. So there you go. But yeah, Alpeasy, let me log into everything. I have a good chunk still open, man. Stop the music for a second. Hey, real quick, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this overall? I mean, we've been planning for it for, what, 4 weeks? The whole thing? As soon as, you know, we got filled right here. Live fill, per-brink. We anticipated this pullback. Golden pocket. We were talking about bad high. As soon as we got up here, we said the only new positions that I'm going to open will be head shorts. So from here all the way down here, we had like I think I had 18, 19 head shorts or something like that in total across all the exchanges. Right? That was the plan. No new longs until we got down here. All right. We wanted a swing fail of all the bad lows. Okay, awesome. Didn't I say that I was going to be longing here and adding here? So I did literally what I said that I would do all the way from up top. Right? We had head shorts all the way down. This is where we got into the longs. How crazy is that? What'd y'all think about the What y'all think about the 64 160 level? Oh my God. What y'all think about the 64 160 in the Discord? You know why I shared that? Because, well, one, Nerd was like, holy shit, the Lions are getting in way too early. But yeah, I noticed you guys were like trying to long this. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. But anyways, shout outs to that, right? Schwiggity, man. We juicing like a motherfucker, man. What do you guys think about all this? Obviously, you guys saw me take the ETH too, right? So, I mean, is it really that hard? I missed this one. Shout outs to you if you took this 7.5, right? But which one did I get in on? If you saw my entry, which one did I take? I literally front ran the 7.5 by 15 cents. Is it that hard? I do the same shit every single time. My entry on the ETH long is right there. I front ran the 7.5 again by like 15 cents. What y'all think about this? Right? And then why did we get into the ETH long? Why did we get into the ETH long, guys? Did we not anticipate this level to be support? Don't we want this bearish, the quadruple bearish div to get broken? Right? Because once this gets broken, it turns into support. This bitch is gonna pop. Didn't we say that we're trying to make at least 3-4 milli this month? Didn't we say that? Gotta be testnet. It's gotta be testnet, y'all. It's gotta be testnet. Bugatti money. How we doing? How we doing? The math is the math. I'm not doing anything that I'm actually doing everything that I said I would do. So, you know, longs here, right? We wanted the swing fail of that. I don't know how long we've been waiting for that, right? Identify levels, be prepared, take it. Bugatti money. So as promised, I got Pico bottom on the ETH long and the Bitcoin long, and I was in a helicopter. Schwiggity! Quit playing with me. Easy money, Bugatti money, y'all. How many people looking for shorts? How many people looking for longs? Talk to me. It's just preparation, Matt. Here, stop the music for a second. Yeah, Matt, it's just preparation. I don't know how long you've been watching me, Matt, but you know how long I've been talking about this is the only place that I would think about adding to a long or taking a long. And from here until here, we had head shorts. I don't know how long you've been able to follow me, Matt, but I've been talking about this is where I would long for a very, 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 very long time. You know, so it really just comes down to, okay, well, if this is going to be a swing fail, then what are all of the levels that we could have? From the actual sweep level all the way down to like 62.8, where the point of control is, we nerded out on all of these levels already. It just so happened to hit the first like bullish level. I thought that we could go way lower, but it actually bounced off the first level of interest. This is the first place where I was even thinking about longing on the sweep. You know, I wanted like 63.8. So yeah, but we spent some time identifying, because this is the only place that I said I would long for a very long time. So when we had the chance to, we nerded out on all these levels in between, and it bounced off the first one. Schwiggity. Zoxy says, my main is NASDAQ, but still like to listen to you in the background. Let's go, Zozy. You know I'm going to start playing around with NASDAQ too, Zozy. I'm going to start messing around with NASDAQ too, so. Nixo, what's going on? Nixo says, we good, brother. Happy to hear your voice. Hey, shout outs to you, Nixo. My pleasure, Dry. Shadow Death says, you still got S&P running? Yes. Yeah, I'll probably wait until the Bing X rep really messages me one more time and is like, bro, you got to close that bitch. They've been like nudge, nudge, hint, hint, wink, wink type of shit. Arch says, could you explain one more time? I was late. What are the levels? Sure, Arch, it's exclamation rewind. So anytime that you show up late to the stream, you want to type exclamation rewind and rewind the stream and get caught up. You don't want to be the one guy that shows up and is like, I know 800 people don't need don't need to be repeated, but can you just repeat it one time for me? Yep, exclamation rewind, Arch. Sounds good. Anytime that you show up late, exclamation rewind and get caught up. Mainly because it's not so much about not repeating, but every time that I regurgitate it back, it's going to be less and less. Yeah, I want you to get the whole thing. But here, stop the music for a second for Arch. Arch, do you not see, if you can't tell what my entry and stop loss is on this, then you need to watch me a little bit more. Do you understand, Lions, put your hands up if you know what the entry is and what the stop loss is, but just by looking at this. So if you don't know what entry I'm giving you and what stop loss I'm telling you to do, then you need to study a little bit more, and that's okay. But on the screen right now, I'm giving you entries and a stop loss. And if you can't figure out what it is, then you just need to go, you need to take a step back and learn more. Hector says, why you mark Kimba box only 61866 and not 786? Well, so Hector, you need to nerd out about fibs. Okay, you might be somebody that is just only watching me and trying to copy me, and you're not actually learning. Okay, when you ask a question like that, I think it tells me that you need to refresh the significance. What's the difference between the 618 and the 786, Hector? What are the three mathematical and probability differences between the 61866 and the 78675? If you can't answer that, you need to go back and review your Fibonacci levels. Okay, the other thing that I always say, Hector, is you need to find volume-based levels, you need to find TPO-based levels, and you need to find mathematical-based levels. Mathematical-based levels are third in line in how I prioritize. I prioritize volume-based levels, I prioritize time-based levels, and then Fibonacci would be third. Okay, when you identify those levels, you need to find the levels that confluence and overlap. I think what you're doing, Hector, is you're just doing, oh, it's Kimba box 66 to 786 every single time. And so one, you need to learn a little bit more about fibs, and two, you need to understand that it's all about confluence. Okay, it's what areas overlap. Sounds good? Alrighty, so fibs are third. The most important level is volume. Okay, the second most important level is time. And the third most important would be math. So Fibonacci levels are third on the list. It's not that great to use. Alrighty. The second thing that I would tell you is just because you have a level doesn't mean that that's where you should long or short. Okay? You need to find level. Okay? And then you need to have edge. Okay? So if you are going to long there, you need to tell me why you're going to long. Okay? And whatever reason that you're going to long, we should be able to look back in the past, and you should be able to show me that it works. Okay? That's what we do on this stream. So, yeah, if you're just pulling a fib and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to long at the 0.5, you're not even ready. So just take a step back, research fibs, learn about fibs. Sounds good. I don't want you to lose any money than you need to. Alrighty, Daniel DMP, what's going on? Doobie like that, what's going on? Manolo the champ, what's going on? Let's see here. Moosey, what's going on? Sedated, what's going on? Drachaka, Exo. Ayo Gains, everybody good? Abel says, how do you use open interest, bro? You use it as confluence with the volume profile. Yes. So Abel, whenever you have the chance to, I want you to type exclamation rewind. And when the VOD goes online, I want you to rewind this stream from the very beginning and listen to the explanation that I gave before. Okay, but let me give you a quick little explanation of how open interest is used. Okay, if open interest is going down, do you understand that positions are closing? If open interest is going up, that means positions are opening. It's not by definition bullish or bearish, just by open interest alone. Okay, so open interest going down while price is going down, what does that mean? That means that longs are getting stopped out. Okay, longs are closing and it's making the price go down. Okay, so longs closing as the price going down is not bearish. What would be bearish is if shorts were opening. So if we were doing this and then open interest was doing this, that would be bearish because people are actually shorting. When longs are getting closed, people are being forced to open. Right? They're being forced to close their longs and sell. That's why it's not bearish. It's a forced maneuver. So open interest going down while price going down is somewhat of a confluence that you can use for a long because it's not bearish. Okay? And if you go back and rewind, not only do I, give a good explanation about that, but I also talk about how you can use CVD as confluence. Okay, so when there is a hidden bull div, you do realize that this is a bull div, correct? When there's a hidden bull div and open interest is going down, it's confluence. Okay, and if you heard me in the morning, the way that I said I would play this is it has to be a sweep. Whether it goes to here, it has to be a sweep. The structural edge is the #1 priority because it's a bad low. So the way that I would think about it is, let's say, for example, you didn't get filled and you're saying to yourself, holy fuck, maybe we can sweep that during Macaulay. Yeah, you might be able to, but it might be better for you to see that get penetrated and see if you can get in on a bullish retest, or that might be the next head short. And you have to be objective. Just because you missed the long here doesn't mean that you can't take a head short there. The data is the data. So it really just comes down to, can you see what the charts are telling you to do? Just like how when you had this 30-minute candle close and it closed above that level, that was your sign to say, fuck, I have to chase it. So we're going to see up here what happens. If it's a swing fail, I mean, that might be a head short. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see if people are getting squeezed, if thangs are happening. All right, everybody good? How many of y'all were waiting for like golden pocket and you're like, fuck? That's okay. That's okay. So this is pretty obvious, but when that sweep candle closes above a significant level like that cluster, that's bullish. Okay? And you gotta do this. You gotta be objective and say, fuck, that's a sweep. So if I want to take a long, this is it right here. And look at how pixel perfect that 7.5 retracement is right there. So if you missed it, it's all good. You learned. And if you feel like you need to nerd out even more on swing failure patterns so that you don't miss out on something next time, because remember, I don't know what you don't know. So if you're like, dude, maybe I don't really know enough about swing failure patterns. Well, nerd out. Let's go. Let's go. You still juiced. Best believe you're not going to make that mistake next time, right, Lions? Fibonacci up there. Lots of confluence. Identify your value area high, value area low for volume and time. Look for imbalances. Anticipate the edge. Shadow Dancer. Hannah Montana. See, Maya and selling Maya Fruta. We got Gethics, Hayato, Rem. Gethics is asking, what nationality are you? Lithuanian. Tsuka Dragon. Do you boo boo? Have a great night, y'all.